Now, I would never tell her this. So
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. 4 of you. Okay, good. Start that again. Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Morning. Important rule for your day: you have to have your seat. Air conditioning will be sat in the cafeteria for the whole day, so we ask you not to bring hot food onto this coach. And for the avoidance of doubt, if your food was hot half an hour ago, I'm afraid it still counts as hot. Just because it's cooled down a bit does not change anything. So pizzas are hot, McDonald's is hot, fish and chips are hot, Cornish pasties are hot, etc, etc. Also, for health and safety, they do not allow hot drinks on the coach. If you were to pour your hot drink over somebody behind you, beside you, in front of you, if we brake suddenly or we turn a sharp corner, it would not be good. So we do ask you not to bring hot drinks or hot food onto the coach. And for the purposes of the tour, I have to count ice cream as hot. Yes, I am fully aware ice cream is not hot, but if it drips on our upholstery, it goes all cheesy, and after a while it will start to smell. So we ask you not to bring hot food, hot drinks or ice cream onto the coach. However, cold food, cold drinks, sandwiches, providing they're not too smelly. Those on the left hand side of the coach, you might have to take my word for it, but it is there. If you look through this gap, you can probably see it. Just coming up on your right hand side. This is a museum of decorative art and fashion. If you look between the 2 red telephone boxes, which are only here so you can take photos of yourselves outside them, but there you can see up there's a mini Statue of Liberty. Excuse me. And next door we have the Natural History Museum, which is probably my favourite building in the whole city. Just coming up on your right hand side, this piece of Victoriana is the Natural History. If you've not been to the Natural History Museum, I'd definitely make it a place to go to. It is free to enter, as The Mummy, starring Tom Cruise, filmed here in 2017. Night at the Museum 2, also filmed here. Next door to it, the next building on the right here is the Science Museum. They've got kids, the science. Now, normally, ladies and gentlemen, on this particular itinerary, which I'm going to give you in a minute, we finish around about 6:15, 6:30 on this particular tour, because we're going backward. We'll call it backwards. Okay, has advantages in that you get far more time in the castle. The other 4 coaches all go to Windsor first. Okay, they'll get far less time in the castle than you're going to get. Okay, that's the major advantage on this particular tour. But first of all, as I said, I appreciate if you lived in the UK, as none of you appear to do, it would not faze you at all that I've just told you this tour finishes in a different place to where you started it. But I do appreciate if you don't live in the UK, as it appears all of you don't, I may have thrown you a bit of a curveball there, and you're sat there thinking, oh no. You'll also notice most of the fields in this country have hedgerows between them and not fences. That's because the farmers are given a subsidy to keep the hedgerows. They're a natural habitat for wildlife, and as such, the farmers get a subsidy called greening, which means they can keep the hedgerows in between the fields. And when we get to Bath Restaurant, you'll notice lots of old buildings. Most of them have protected status. They're called listed buildings. Now there are two. Now we're in an area of the country called the West Country, because it's in the West and it's in the country. And I mentioned my wife was born here in Bath, although she would call it Bath. Some of the others maybe not quite so much brains. Finally, Mario, finally. You'll see two churches round the corner here, one called St Swithin's, which is a small one, and one called St Michael's. That lady's face does not look...
But I think they're gonna try.
This house after this next set of lights, but notice just before that there's a curved building on the right here. You'll notice these buildings actually got bricked up windows. What they've done with the windows, they've drawn the windows on. Just there to your right. See the curve there on the right? See that they've drawn the windows on. And here's Lady Danbury's house in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To your right, there's Lady Danbury's house. And here we left is one of Jane Austen's houses. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but number 4. See the 4 there? What were the...
Closes at 4. No?
So I don't know about you. The first time, you know, first thing, the last time we were there, they squeezed this line loose into the ball, put straight in liquid line.
device. It's a sundial, isn't it? Or sundial for your wrist. That's what it's got. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me just ask you to do a few things for me before you leave us on today's tour. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, could we show some appreciation who has, for somebody who's done a lot of work for us today. He has driven us all around the country safely, securely and speedily. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. I'll show you appreciation for our driver today. Let's hear it for Mario! Hey, Mario! Yeah, Mario needs all the help, ladies and gentlemen, because, yeah, I bet you got 2 kids now, or 3, one on the way? You got one more on the way, haven't you?